Hey guys, before I start this video, I need you guys got to know that you're doing this at your own risk. This is gonna destroy your warranty if you haven't one still. So yeah, this is a Wi-Fi only. The 3G is physically different, and yeah. Hey guys, so finally I got the replacement digitizer for the iPad. My particular one has this label on it that says it's unreturnable if I were to take the film off of it. So yeah, take that off and you're done, if it says something like that. So yeah, let's just start it off. So what I'm only going to be doing is replacing the digitizer. This is for the Wi-Fi only model, not the 3G iPad, and this is the first generation iPad as well. So yeah, that part took forever to get here, so I'm finally glad to be able to do this. Alright, also they gave me some tools and whatnot to use for this. Fortunately they don't have the special torque screw that is needed to actually take the screen off. You can open it without screws, as you can probably tell, but I got one right here, luckily, from other places, so you might want to check that out. I'll put a link in the description below for the replacement part and a particular screwdriver for that pad. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to actually pry it off, and we're going to need two tools for that. This is just going to be not very important, but you're going to want a flathead screwdriver, one that actually came with the bag, or some other flathead screwdriver. Not too big because it could break, but that's not really a big problem since we're replacing the screen anyway. So what we're going to want to do is first we're going to pry right here and here. So you're going to want to pry right between the glass and the aluminum frame using your screwdriver. So let's do this. Alright, so don't really want to use this. Is a little bit too small, so I'm grabbing this one right here with a tip not that big. You don't want something ridiculously large like this. This is way too big. This will just not even pry or anything. So what we're gonna do is gonna pry right here, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Let me change the camera view. Alright, so what I got going on here is just the screwdriver sticking out of the corner. It's not really in there that well. So you're gonna put it in there. You're gonna pry it in there, make sure it's in there, and then pop it up like that. You're going to take this blue piece that comes with it. You're just going to put it in there just to keep it from falling out. Alright, let's do this. If you bend up the bezel, which is the silver thing right here, don't worry about that because you can just hammer it back in. And this fucking faggot named Nate won't stop fucking talking. Alright. Now you can see the insides popping out. I got these holding it in, just keeping it propped open. So now I can continue on to this side, right here. So this is kind of already popped open, and yeah, so we're just gonna go over here now. Alright, so I propped this side open, so I just moved what was right here over here just to keep it propped open. So that's it so far. Now we're gonna move on to this side. You don't want to do where the buttons are, so probably just want to do probably right here, and then probably right here, just right there, and then probably about right here. Alright, so I got it completely open, but you don't want to just rip it off. You'll notice that there is many things that are need to take off. Many flex cables and ribbons and such not, like this one right here. Got one over there. And you got one on the other side. Alright, so I got it open. Now what we're going to want to do is get rid of these flex cables, or ribbon cables, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, there's ribbon cables here. And you're going to use this tool here, just like this. Like the iPhone, on the number 3 slot, if you've ever taken one apart, it's where the earpiece connector piece. It's actually locked into place, so we're going to flip those locks up just like on the iPhone. Or behind the ribbon cable. Right here. I don't know if you can really see it that well, but you'd recognize it instantly. So these actually are in there pretty good. So you flip it up like that. So I got that one, there's two of them. Alright, so now we're going to turn it this way, home button down. We're just going to open it up like a book, but backwards, and you will notice this cable right here is still plugged in. Alright, so now I'm getting a better view on it. So here's the LCD, there's the double batteries. Alright, so we got this cable holding it together, that's what's still like keeping it held on there. So we're going to follow it over here. You'll notice it connects right here. You'll see this black flap right here. You're just going to pull it up, push it that way, and then pull it, and you'll notice it's like this hinge object on it. Like right there. This little thing right here. That's supposed to be connected, so you just pull on it, and it comes off like that. Alright, so here's an overview. This is my iPad, and so that's right there. And then there's a replacement. This is the back half, and this is the front half. They're completely separated. And yeah, just showing you that right now. It's pretty interesting, and it's actually quite roomy looking inside. You could sleep in it. Right now we need to get rid of we gotta get rid of the glass off of the LCD. How you do that is that there's 8 screws. Let's orientate this properly. There is screws right here, here. Then there's a screw right here and here. And then there's 2 screws here, and then 2 over here. So that's 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Alright, you'll notice that we only took screws off this side right here, these 3 sides. The reason why is because there's actually just a piece of tape on this side that you just want to like gently lift up. Alright, so I got it off. You don't want to take it all the way off, just want to lift it up like that, just so that this can be freed. Alright, next what we're going to do is we're going to take our tool thing again. Just going to lift it up gently. Alright, so I have been able to remove the LCD. You want to be very careful. I actually switched over to a screwdriver, and I pinned up on these pieces. There's screws. And then pop. You have this. Don't touch it. There'll be fingerprints there that will never be like cleanable ever again. So I'm just gonna set it over here now. Alright, so we got all that off. Now you'll notice that we have the digitizer and this frame around it, whereas on replacement it's just a digitizer. Now a lot of videos didn't cover this at all, and I had to do a little bit of research to figure out how to do this. But like at other videos, it just stops here and it's like, alright, you're ready to replace your screen. No, you're fucking not. Freaking retarded. So basically all I have to do is take like a hairdryer or something that like a heat gun, and do the corners of the digitizer. What it's going to do is melt the adhesive, because it's not screwed into place or anything. It's just a really powerful adhesive that something like this would not just be able to take off. I'm just going to do a little section here, just so yeah, you know what to do. You're basically just going to be like going like this, just for about like 10 seconds at a time. You're going to take your screwdriver and then just pry it out. Just a little bit at a time, and you can do that all the way around. I'll just do one little section right here to show you. Alright, now you can take your screwdriver. You're gonna pry it a little bit. You can see it's opening up a little bit, not very much. It's like just very slow process. You'll notice that the black will be being scraped off the digitizer, but that's not a problem since you're replacing the digitizer, so don't worry about it. So that's just a little bit there, and so you're just gonna be doing this all the way around the whole thing until you get it off. Alright, so I now have the entire thing able to be pulled off, so we're going to go with this. You'll notice this slot right here, that is where this connector piece, the digitizer, comes out. We're just going to want to come over to this side now. Notice it's got little tape on it. Just going to take that tape off. Okay, so now we just have the frame. I'm going to grab this right here. Keep this on if you have this particular one. I will be sure to have that on there. take this off. Don't touch the inside. That'll leave a fingerprint on the inside, and that's exactly what you don't want whatsoever. That's the exact wrong idea. Alright. Alright, so now, what do you have to do? Let's get some kind of adhesive. Just, not much, just a little bit. Double-sided tape works the best, but I don't have any. But what I do have, a little bit of rubber cement. Maybe a little thick at sometimes, but it's perfectly fine. Mine's a little bit old, so yeah. Just put it on like corners, something that's not like an important object, of course. You don't want to get in the way of the home button or anything. So yeah, do that and then stick it right on there. And here we are, the final product after putting it back together. Works completely fine. Yeah. It feels a little bit different, and that's most likely because either the sticky film on it, this stuff right here. I did test the Digitizer after, or before taking that off. So if you use it, I'm pretty sure that kind of stickiness or whatever will go away. So yeah, that's the final product.